where people sometimes tend to get it wrong. I'm a dropout, bro. I dropped out, but I still found it important and necessary to keep learning about the music business and all of that stuff as like I progressed within my career.
What's poppin', everybody? It's the Thekjrealtalk. We back on the podcast, man. I'm freaking excited, man. Obviously, I'm not hanging solo. I got a brother, a friend, Thekjre. Kai Supreme, man. Yeah, man. How's that happening, bro?
Man, I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Man.
Yeah.
Going back to the court.
Cool. Let's talk about that 2017 recap. How I made you, right?
Yeah.
I remember we was playing ball, right? And I'm like, this guy keeps talking. You never stop talking, bro. You always had something to say on the court. I'm like, and then what's up with this guy, bro? What was in your mind? That's
bro, like, bro, I'm naturally like talkative.
Yeah.
I'm a very talkative person, especially like if I'm comfortable around the people that I'm with.
Sure.
Like once I start being comfortable, I start yapping a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
Excuse the language.
Yeah.
But I talk a whole lot of stuff.
Easy.
Sometimes it get on people's nerves. I understand.
Yeah.
That's just how.
Yeah. So was basketball like a real thing to you back in the days?
Nah. I actually found basketball late in my life,
Yeah.
but. That whole time that I've been playing basketball has actually been like a very nice experience for me. Got to meet some of like coolest people. People that I actually ended up forming a bond with over the years. You, John, Melo and them.
Creating a brotherhood.
Yeah, so it's a brotherhood, man. It used to be like. Man, I miss those days, killer court and
Bro.
stuff. Man, killer court used to be crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah, man. Let's talk about the whole career, your life, music industry. What inspired you, and when do you get the passion of you want to be, get yourself into music?
Man, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell you the truth, started making beats around 2009. I was in like the 5th grade or so. 5th grade, 6th grade.
Alright.
How I really got into music, honestly, it started off as something that was, I was just curious at the time.
Yeah.
So, person who was my mentor, I had 2 mentors when I started making beats, which were Kwezi, Black Inch, it's his stage name, and then Tobiela, Black Core, of which we still talk till today.
Relationship's not that.
Yeah, well, with one it's not, we don't talk anymore, like point blank period. But then with the other one we still talk, and I still like seek advice from time to time.
Yeah.
But I started off in grade 5, and then by the time I got to grade 9, my laptop broke, so I had to like stop making music for like a couple of years and stuff.
Sure.
Kept on banging my parents about getting me a new laptop and shit. Only got this laptop like a couple years ago, But before that, I used to make beats with my homeboy Virgo. Shout out Virgo Demons, by the way.
Shout out to the brother, man.
Yeah, Virgo, and then so Virgo used to keep most of my beats. If I'm not this side, I used to go to my homeboy Mac, and he would be the one, to actually, keep some of the beats that I used to make, but back then. But yeah, that's fast forward till now. Yeah. I've only worked with one artist. Well, until like last year, because I was executive producing a whole bunch of projects. Imagine I have like 3 projects that haven't been released, but they're chilling.
Just chilling, bro.
But bro, that's another story for another day. It's personal issues. So yeah, I only started working with Virgo. Not Virgo. Fable, Roman Cigar, and a whole bunch of artists this year.
Sure.
So yeah.
So yeah, man, let's talk about your creative process, bro. A lot of people think producing is cupcake.
They do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie.
Let's talk about that. How did you how do you perfect your job? Like people gotta respect you, you know.
Hey man, bro, I'm tired of fighting for. I'm tired of like trying to like say to people, yo, producing is a hard thing, you know, because they really need to sit there and just be there, you know, when they will see that shit is not hard. It's not as easy as people would think. Well, for me now, where I'm at, I won't find it hard, but if it was like years ago, trying to make, you know, trying to understand the game and trying to make a beat like how Wonder Girl and Boy Wonder, you know, people that we grew up like being inspired by, Metro Boomin and them, bro. You don't make a beat like Metro on your first try, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You're definitely not gonna do that. That's cap, bro. You feel me?
I feel like it's a whole lot of grind, you know.
It is, especially when it comes to like also like, you know, it's one thing to start it, but it's another thing when you have to integrate now with people, because being a producer, you know, it's like we in an oversaturated market. There's a lot of artists, there's a lot of producers in SA who are trying to break out, and each and every one of these, you know, producers, we're gonna say, yo, I'm dope, I can do this.
You wanna put your name over there, bro?
Huh?
You wanna put your name?
Yeah, I'm also gonna put my name over there. I mean, I am a producer. I'm also like fighting for to get known. You know, it's hard, bro. It's really hard. But you know, I don't pay attention to the other producers. That's why I say the other producers. I don't say like us guys, no, because I prefer to like just pay attention to my shit and just keep moving on my shit and keep working on my shit straight up, you know.
So sorry to cut you off there.
Nah, it's cool.
So to all the rappers that you work with, you mentioned Don the Flams, Roman, to all the other brothers. Who do you feel like you had the most time that has like effort and grind?
Shit, I give it to Roman, bro. No cap. I give it to Roman, cause the thing is, when Roman was like starting to buzz on social and SoundCloud and everything, we was there and everything, you know, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna teach myself how to say it. And man is a hard worker, bro. He literally worked, you know, his butt off to do what he can do, and I really appreciate and respect the fact that, you know, he put in so much work, and now that he does, it's like, damn, bruh. It's like, shit, you work, you know, from how he started to how he is now. I got to see some of it in action, you know, like firsthand, and it's just amazing.
Witnessing great.
Yeah, it's greatness, bro. He's great. He's a great artist, you know. He's really a great artist, and I'm just waiting to see what happens from here on out, bro. You know.
The next step.
Yeah.
Alright. So man, East Rand. Do you feel like East Rand musician, artists, you know, musician in general, you know?
Yeah.
Do you feel like we getting the glory?
Nah, bro. And I'll tell you why we're not getting the glory is because as a whole like section of like SA, okay, let me say GP, you know, we're not unified, bro. You feel me? I'll make an example. Like Fable has people that he works with, of which is cool working with people that, you know, you actually have mutual feelings with, you know, but like also expanding those mutual feelings outside of your circle, you know, not to just, but be like, I respect your craft, and yo, I wanna like, you know, pull up, work with you, you know, money trading, bro. You know, it makes things much more easier if we can move as a collective, even though it's separate. Everybody's doing each and, you know, their own thing every now and then, but like, yo, I'm an East Rand nigga, you an East Rand nigga, let's work. Let's put in like, you got fans.
It's all about unity.
Yeah, it's all about unity, building up a whole network. So, cause if you go to the South, you know, niggas from the South work with niggas from the South. You know, if you popping like in the South and they fuck with you, you know, they gonna work with you, you know.
So,
even in the North, PTA, same thing, dog.
So do you feel like That's the reason why a lot of black musicians still at the same level because they don't want to come together and work together. Do you feel like?
Yeah, I feel like, sometimes our own personal perceptions of people in general just mess up a whole lot of things, a lot of art that we could have made. Imagine if Reese and Nasty weren't actually beefing, you know,
We
and
would be
actually
getting
made
better
it.
music,
Exactly.
from both of
Yeah.
them.
I mean, I like the competitive spirit and everything,
Yeah.
but bro, we're
Sometimes
too
not.
far. Yeah, we as a country that just we just started embracing hip hop a couple years ago, 2014, 2012. We just started embracing it and everything.
Yeah.
So now we having all these beats and everything. Yes, it's entertaining, but when we go out to the world and stuff, like it's kind of difficult because when you think about it, it's like, bro, Fade and Nasty's popping. Your rival, not really so much, but in his country, he's hot. Why? You know?
Why don't you guys not working together?
Exactly, that kind of thing. And when you really follow up on such beats, bro, like you even find that, bro, it was started by the label, but now we just continuing because it's there now. We have that animosity. So I feel like it's honestly like personal perceptions and stuff. So so yeah.
So yeah, man. You once told me about your people counseling your music and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Shit. Oh, dude. Well, one song of ours got cancelled. It was I produced it. It was her interlude by Mac Doper, my homeboy. Shout out, dog. But it got removed off every DSP, and man, it was for personal reasons. I don't know why homeboy took it off. Maybe I guess because maybe my homeboys didn't continue to talk after the situation happened between me and the guy from Side Religion. Whatever happened there, I just didn't think it would affect what we're trying to do in terms of business, because I thought that we could keep it strictly business. So how it all came about was a thing of we had a disagreement and everything here in a real life altercation, and then I bet boom boom boom, I get home. Next day, I tried to speak to the boy again. He still wasn't having it. So I went back home, got onto my phone, go to WhatsApp, the group, figang jalamachi dudes, except bro, from here on out, anything that has to do with cyber religion business, I will not be partaining. I will not be participating in such business anymore because me and homeboy have a problem. So if y'all need to talk to the man's, here's his number. We in the group with the boy. Y'all can do what y'all need to do. I'm done. And then he responded in however which way he responded, and then that was it.
Cool though.
Nah, bro, me and Toa are not cool. We're not cool at all, man. Not cool at all. It's mostly on his end.
So yeah, man. Let's talk about trust issues, right? In the music industry, sometimes it's a hard lot of work to deal with. What has it been for you to, in that journey of you doing music and trusting people?
Hey man, it's hard to trust people, bro, especially in the music industry, bro, because hearing stories like DJ Lag's story for Omunye Pesgo Munye, how Destruction Boys took the song, it was DJ Lag's,
Drama.
That whole drama.
Sure.
You see, that sparks up a whole lot of trust issues, bro, and it's very hard, bro, but at the end of the day, you have to take a gamble. There's some people that you have to just take a gamble, and sometimes I feel like I'm at a point where even if I take that L, I'll still publicize it, but I'll publicize it for other reasons. When I'm like, you didn't pay me, If you're at a higher place, I'm just doing it now to advance my own career, because You don't want to help me advance my career, so I'ma make sure that peel your skin
Do it in
off,
his head. Sure.
to get to where I have to be, because you don't want to do it for me. So I mean that if you burn me, I'ma burn you right back.
I'm gonna pay you back.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna payback is a.
Yeah.
Let's
So
just
yeah.
keep it at that.
So let's talk about what's your ideal musician collaboration? What do you wanna collaborate in the future?
Dog, there's a lot. I wanna collaborate with Black Key, that's for sure. Nasty
Yeah,
also.
what's his name again?
Black Key, Somnya.
Somnyama, right?
Yeah, toi. The OG. Yeah, I definitely. I'm a big fan of Black Key, so I'd like to collaborate with Black Key. I'd like to collaborate with Reese as well, and Nasty. Other than that, shit is people from like over the border. Maybe if I could, Lord willing, Lil Durk, maybe someday.
Got a lot of swag, man.
Yeah, Durk, yo. Yeah, Ghana, of course. Free Ghana, people, free Ghana. Okay, but yeah, dog.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Out of all life things that you went through, if you didn't become a musician, like looking at your life right now, what would you be doing?
I don't know. No cap. Bro, ever since career day, people like, man, ever since, like, even if you go back in time, all I said was I want to do music. And when they said why, they were like, I don't know. Like, it's been on my mind, bro. It's been on my mind ever since a youngin', bro. So I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll probably be trapping or selling something.
So yeah, the pandemic, that was like time of our life, So yeah, mentally,
though.
yeah, mentally, how was it for you staying positive, and was mental health the real thing to you?
Mental health is a real thing to me because of certain experiences in my life that have left me in a specific mental space permanently. So mental health is a thing, but then how the pandemic has been treating me, man. I did get sick and everything. I did have COVID apparently, but it wasn't really that bad, man. It was just about staying home, of which I couldn't do, so I was always getting chased by the cops. So it was fun for me. The pandemic was fine. It was really fine, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, it was fine. Hey, bro, you should have seen the scenes, bro. Like we was being chased by like army people, bro. When you see army niggas, bro, you be running into houses and shit. The thing is, bro, it's kind of hard to stay inside the house.
When you're kind of used to that of going outside.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, bro. Cause like you stay in one room and then that's it. Okay, I inside. Your mind start bouncing off this wall, that wall. And
you're being forced to stay in your crib every day, bro.
It wasn't. Of course, it wasn't nice, but it wasn't nothing because bro, we would still break the law. We were still out here, though. Yeah, so like, if it meant like breaking the law, then fuck it, bro. I just didn't understand the point of us being home. If you could take necessary precautions to keep COVID away, then we should have actually, did that. It's just that people were ignorant, so that's how people also got sick, But if we were actually conscious, then I don't think that the pandemic would have gotten that serious in this country in the first place, because people still want to go party and do all that shit and not wear masks. So that's how we actually, as a country, I feel like, because we didn't listen.
It's all about principles,
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, let's talk about motivation, more into like motivation and stuff, So what motivates you to always be a better producer and connect better to people?
The curiosity, bro. like the curiosity and the fact that you'd never stop learning, bro. Like, I think for me, I've always been a curious person. Like within anything and almost everything that I try, it's mostly like curiosity, So the hunger to know more, is always like, for me, it's always satisfying. I didn't know how to mix and master beats, when I first started. Now I can mix and master my own beats. There's still a lot that I have to do in terms of that, but then the journey is what's really inspiring. People find the journey less inspiring, and it should be more inspiring as you actually get into it more. It's like, oh, okay, you're actually good, shit, let's go, yeah, that kind of thing. So I guess for me it's curiosity, that thing that keeps pushing me, as that's my motivation, other than the fact that I want to be like Twizzy at some point, dog. Twizzy, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, man. There's a young Kai Supreme watching you, getting inspired by your work. What's your word of advice, bro? Like a lot of kids, they don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Okay. In terms of music, one of them. Man. Okay, through my whole journey of music, bro, one thing I've learned is that, man, always respect your peers, like, regardless of whether they're good or not, if you can see that there's some potential, then reach out if you think you can help. But if you cannot help, don't be the person that's gonna bash the next person, be like, oh, man, you whack, I mean, people who were doper than me at the time, helped me get to where I am at today, and I appreciate that. And I just feel like if we can actually respect each other's craft, respect your craft, first things first, respect it, that's when you're gonna start taking it serious, when you start respecting it. Because when you respect it, it means that you know what's happening, all of that. And another thing is that I'd like to tell the kids, like, start learning as early as you possibly can about the music industry, the music business, especially the music business.
All right.
Yeah, like, it's mandatory. I think it's imperative for like artists to actually equip themselves with music business knowledge, because a lot of artists get like screwed over, whether it's producers or anything. They just get screwed over, yeah, because they don't read no contracts and everything. Like, it's cool if you're a dropout and everything, but like, read your shit.
What's important? Get educated with what you want, right? That's what you're saying.
Nah, you should get what you want, but don't forget the knowledge on the way. People, that's where people sometimes tend to get it wrong. I'm a dropout, bro. I dropped out, but I still found it important and necessary to keep learning about the music business and all of that stuff, as like I progressed within my career as well. Right. So yeah,
man, we're gonna close up the show in a different way. Name top 5 legendary musicians. People that you respect, right?
yeah. Top five. Bro, that is hard, cuz. Number 5, I definitely have to give it to Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. I mean, what? He's aight. My guy. Yeah, that's a chat for when we die here, dog. But B.I.G. I have to. This person is not really like an artist per se, but he does music. Tweezy, again, Tweezy's a producer, bro, and Tweezy for me is the person that really like pushed me as well to be like, I wanna be dope and beats. So yeah, number 3 has to be AKA. I'm a very big super mega fan. AKA. He's the highest selling artist of all time in SA. People don't know that. Fun fact. Joking. But Drake, Number 2, Jeezy, of course, Dreezy, but we don't like the new album, dog. Omega 9.
Yo, I don't know, man.
Number 1, yo, bro, I have to give it up to Jay-Z, bro. Young Jigga, dog.
Sure.
You know, that guy who got into the Songwriters Hall of Fame without even writing a song for 20 years. How crazy is
Effortless.
that? Effortless, bro. Effortless. So, yeah, that's my top 5, like, yeah, that I respect, no cap.
Shout out to the brother, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate you for coming on the show, man. I can't appreciate that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Much
man.
love,
Yeah, man.
Yeah. We back, yeah.